right. Ready? You have to post a link. I already got one here, Mr. Zack Attack. Zack and the Reboot Squad. Well, so welcome to today's live stream. We're going to be making a particular individual feel very good today. Do. Or as one of my famous quotes, Sarami! Oh boy. Alright. Looks like they're coming. Looks like they're coming in now. Well, you have to put the link up there. When's the next watch along stream? I'm not completely sure yet. I plan for there to be another one before the week's over, but I haven't. I put it this way: it will. I'll be decided by early tomorrow morning, because I'll be up bright and early, and I'll be the decided then, and it'll be posted first thing in the morning. So, yep, you will know. You will know then, right? So, yeah, I gotta sign in too. Yep. So, as you all heard from Bob's stream, this stream is dedicated to helping Raven feel a little better there. I'm doing voice suggestions for her. Not sure if she's in the stream, because like I say, I don't know why YouTube won't tell us who's in it. Not just on my end, anybody that comes live for some reason. You have to wait till somebody comment to know if they're even in the stream. So, yep. All right. There we go. Now I'm in here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna pretty much dedicate voice suggestions to. I've already explained what not to suggest, and also I understand a lot of not just Raven, but I know there's a lot of people are pretty stressed out with this election going on, and I'm not gonna go into detail with that, because like I say, that's not really my kind of thing to go into that, especially here. But only thing I'm just gonna say is, it's just do what you gotta do with it. So hope for the best, and like I say, and as for now, we're gonna have some fun there. Yeah, clear our minds off of that there. Yep. That's all I like to say. All right. So today's book. This is a sequel to the Weird Yet Normal Day book from last month. It was being read for Halloween. To Boldly Go Beyond It All. Another one of the mysterious reality imagination series there. Some of which would be referenced in Brown Chronicles in a much neater way. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna start. Got one voice suggestion I'm already going into. Let's open up with the first chapter. I'm going to swoon with Scar. Scar. Well, Scar does like to think of himself as a star now, doesn't he? He's smooth. Chapter 1, The Unknown Call. After the battle against Rio ended, Gabe, Zaden, Sakura, and Ty were beamed into their next adventure, which was on board a mysterious little spaceship. Moments later, when they all woke up, they looked around. Where are they? So, where are we? Asked Ty. And how did we get here? Asked Gabe. Zay was about to speak until he saw Sakura with a facial mask and her hair rolled up in curlers, and quickly ran to Gabe and Tyrone screaming, "We've been abducted by a scary alien over there! Sorabe!"
Yeah, Brownie with an Australian accent.
Interesting. Okay.
Crikey, mate, crikey. Ty and Gabe looked at Sakura and when they noticed her face was colorless, they screamed there, mate. Sakura looked at them shaking her head and sarcastically said to herself, "Oh, that's real mature, guys." Then she shouted, "It's me, Sakura, for goodness sake!" The boys stopped screaming and looked at Sakura closely, but they were still unsure of her, mate. That I don't know, said they. How can we be sure you're not an evil alien? Considering the fact that we're on a spaceship right now, said Ty. That's a little hard to believe, you said Gabe. Forgive me for any confusion that I may have caused you young heroes, said a male voice. Well, allow me to fix that. hmm. kind of kind of what I was thinking of when I did that was like Brownie mixed with one of the Doma Three Musketeers from Yu-Gi-Oh! Awaken the Dragons. The English dub, he had an Australian accent, Balin. Here we are, old chum. Much better. All right, I got a. So let's see another voice I know Raven's real fond of. Jack Sparrow, which is going to be a very interesting take in a few more reactions to come. Then a beam of light shined over. What's the what was the last Pokemon season you seen? Um, Last Pokemon season I seen. Oh boy, the Hoenn region. Probably. Let's see. I know it started off with Advanced. I probably seen a few episodes of Advanced Challenge, possibly Advanced Battle, and I remember one episode of Battle Frontier when Ash was possessed. Yeah, kind of an unusual episode to, if I say so myself, but that's kind of the last I recall of, my watching Pokemon there up to that there. Yep. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jack Sparrow. And show you the pictures here. That way I can turn the page freely. As you see, there's a little spaceship right there going up against the background, which looks like a Pac-Man screen. I guess it going with her hair in the rollers, everybody's like freaking out and everything, and then Zay's like, The beam of light shined over Sakura in extremely bright light, almost blinding the boys. Once it was clear, they saw Sakura's facial mask gone, as well as her curlers. Her hair was really nappy. "Oh, it's you, Sakura," said Gabe. "That's a relief," said Ty. Zay tried not to laugh as he spoke. "Well, you might want to do something about your hair. You're like a mad scientist," and Zay bust out laughing. Although if I were in the kid's position, I wouldn't be able to point fingers because sometimes when I have too much rum, I wake up in an even worse mess than that. Which reminds me, where's the rum gone? Where's the rum?
We had Max from the Pokemon Home.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Fun little fact about Max, his voice actor, at least I don't know if they ever changed his voice actor throughout the season, but when I first saw him, I found out his voice actor was Amy Burchin, same one who played Taya Gardner from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep. So Sakura smacks Zay on the head with a fan out of her robe pocket. They they stopped laughing, and suddenly everyone heard the door open. They looked over, noticing a Gennetar walk in. "Hello, everyone," he said cheerfully. "Oh, cool, it's a Gennetar from Dream Critters," exclaimed Gabe. They snapped to attention and shouted, "A Gennetar? Are you real?" asked Sakura. The Gennetar laughed a little as he said, "Last time I checked I was real." He jumped up into Sakura's arms as she caught him. "I guess that answers our question," said Ty. Hmm, you know, I sometimes wonder about the things being real myself.
Like Claire came in the stream.
What's going on? Let's see. Oh, okay. And yep, and like I said earlier in the stream, like I said, a lot of us are, you know, pretty stressed out with what's going on and everything. Like I say, but
I see Casey. Look like Casey came in too.
what's going on, Case? Glad to see you here. Yep. Casey and Claire and Zach.
So far, 3 people.
Oh yeah. Yep. And like I say, it's all right though, Claire. It's all right because
She said I get movie a lot and he helped me. I feel the same way.
yep. And I was gonna reply this, but I figured I would say it here. Sometimes I kind of get there's a lot of things that kind of stress me is sometime on my day job. I'm not gonna go into detail on that, but time to time I do get a little stressed with my day job there. But um, that's and just like you say, your mom helped relax you. That my wife, she, talking about it to her, kind of gets it out of my system. It's almost kind of venting and everything like, whew, that feels better. And it's the same in reverse with her. She, something going on with her, she would tell, vent it out to me.
She said, "I know I'm going to regret saying it, but do you have a mood disorder too?"
Mm, I wouldn't exactly. I wouldn't exactly consider that I would there, but yeah, I wouldn't exactly consider that I would, but way I see it, disorder or no disorder, I mean, the way I see it from my point of view, we all, I mean, we're gonna be happy at some point. Something's gonna make us sad at some point, and something's gonna make us, angry at some point. It's just all a matter of trying to of getting through them. Trying mm, yeah, yeah, but but yeah, I mean, like I say, it's just a matter of trying to trying to get through, and it's good to have people like you said, like your mom and others to really step up with it because one thing about it, we all need somebody in this world. Yeah, it's only so much that we can do ourselves, but that's why God placed each of us to help each other out there. Yes. So that way we're not alone in what we're facing. Yep. Or as, you, as they say in the Justice League, we're a team, or the Avengers, or any other team-ups.
They say you're never alone.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. So
Now we got this is for Raven. Johnny Depp with a British accent.
oh, so I gotta switch Jack Sparrow with the papa. With the papa. So let's see. Well, that's right. Are you the one that brought? Are you the one that brought us here? Okay, Sakura. That's right.
And to get it all, my name is Commander Cliff. And on the notes, four of the Guinevers entered, and Cliff introduced them. These are my crew members of the ship: Clive, Cameron, Chase, and Chrissy. The five of us are going or exploring space until we got an SOS from an unknown princess. A princess! Shouted the boys.
Sexy Elmo.
Oh, now that I will do. I will do that because it was at the review. I mean, or the reaction. Same thing. Yes, and yes, this is a new book. Yeah, this is the sequel to the Weird Yet Normal Days to boldly go beyond it all. The kids from the other book that I read in October are going on a space adventure now. Yep. Oh yes. Matter of fact, another fun fact about this book: as soon as I wrote Weird Yet Normal Day, I immediately wrote this book as quick as I could to put it out in time for my cousin Tiffany's birthday because one of the characters was dedicated to her. Yep. Okay, so
Dixie Elmo.
did they see? I'm not sure if Zach has seen that. I guess he can let us know. I know I sent it I know I sent it to Case there. So yeah, yes, there. Okay, so Zach has seen it. And yeah, if they wanted, okay, so she hadn't. I might resend it. Okay, good. I know. Yeah, and might resend it there just in case. There. All right. The sexy Elmo is a preview of what's in it.
Typical boys, mumbled Sakura to herself. Clive explained the SOS came from a planet in another dimension. However, the problem is we were unable to pinpoint the location of the SOS. That's why we called for you, said she. Wait a minute, said the girl. What makes you think we can help? We're not saying we wouldn't try to help, said Ty. Oh, but we have no problem doing a rescue mission to save the princess, interrupted Zack. But we don't know any more than you guys know as far as where to find her, said Gabe. We discovered records of your battle with the evil monster Rio, said Chrissy. And according to the files, the four of you joined together to unleash the power of the mighty dragon called Tyrone. Yes, and Mal has plans for sexy Shaggy to come up soon. So,
Morgan Freeman as Jack Sparrow.
Oh boy. And then Morgan Freeman, then we got Uma aroused with Harris, they tango tonight. Ah, another preview preparation.
So,
Alright, let's start with the Morgan Freeman. Wait, Cam and continued. We thought, that if you channeled your energy you used to unleash Tyrone into our dimensional tracker, it would guide your ship to where the princess is. Will you help us? Asked Cliff. Gabe, Sakura, and I looked at each other. After for a brief moment, then Gabe said, I'm in. So am I, says I. Me too, says Sakura. Me three, said I. All the guitars jumped up in excitement, and led everyone to the dimensional tracker in the ship's control room. Gabe, Sakura, and Ty placed their hands on the tracker and concentrated extremely hard. Suddenly, the tracker glowed brighter and brighter, and then the whole ship became encased in light, and a warp in space appeared, which sucked everybody inside of the dark side of the moon. I definitely need some rum now for that.
Well, things have to step out for the chef to the dog again.
Oh, okay. Little Evie that might soon evolve. Okay, so okay, we got Harry doing a tango. Oh yeah, she said. Oh, she want. I think she wants us both in on this one.
Oh,
Okay, so okay, let's see. Okay, first start off with Harry. Okay, just want to turn the page. I'll let you do Uma.
oh,
And she said you want like more Tisha, like we saw today.
oh, more passion.
Oh yes.
Hmm.
Ah yes. The fork, the fork, the fork collapsed and fainted as the warp hurled the ship. Hurled the ship faster and faster after it. Christy and Cameron tried to bring it to, while the other Ginitars tried to get control of the ship, but nothing they did would help. Eventually, the warp brought everyone into an unknown planet in an unknown dimension. The ship crashed inside a house on the planet, which was bigger than any house on Earth. Everyone woke up after the crash a little dizzy. But gradually they came to, one by one. I think that was the actor who played Morticia there.
Oh, okay. Where are we? Asked Gabe. Cameron started checking the computer for analysis. After an unsuccessful search, she said, there's no data on our location, but it seems to be some breathable air here. The atmosphere here is similar to that on Earth. Well, is this where the princess is? Asked Sakura. Cameron tried to activate the computer's tracking system, but it won't work. I'm not sure, she said. It seems our tracking system got damaged in the warp. So what we do now? Asked Ty. Maybe I could help fix the tracking system, said Say. Gabe, Ty, and Sakura looked doubtful at Say. Are you sure about that? Asked Ty. What's the problem? Asked Say. You're not really good at fixing things, said Gabe. Aw, come on, said Say. That was one or two misplaced screws on your bike. It was a small mistake. Well, last month wasn't such a small mistake, started Sakura. When you tried to fix my parents' washing machine. Look on the bright side, said Say. You have sparkly clean floor you can eat off of. Say smiled nervously as Sakura glared at him. Then Tai said, maybe it's the best that I assist the Ginitars with the repairs. That will be a great idea. That will be a good idea, said Gabe. And while you're all doing that, Sakura, Zaden, and I can go do a reconnaissance mission on the planet try to find the princess. Well, as much as I would like to fix a spaceship, said Say, I suppose a search for a princess would be a better idea. Ditto, said Sakura. Let's head out. I have Chase and Clyde to go with you guys, said Cliff. Awesome. Take these items to help you all out.
It's been so long since I've heard you read such like that. So tell me, Tell me, my dear,
Shit.
how long has it been since we tangled?
I would say thousands of.
Oh, yes. Then you tangled. Oh, oh yes.
We got Yeezy.
He's, oh dear. It
Oh,
turned into a werewolf by Yzma. Oh, so Yzma comes up and then she's gonna turn Crunk into a werepoodle.
Yeah.
That's, that would be an interesting episode.
So she stayed in her room was like saying hours, even though I said thousands of years, but got maybe thousands of hours.
Great hours.
Yeah.
Let's see. The items that Cliff. She was trying to turn Cusco in. Oh yes, I remember that scene. It was like, I turn, and I think he said a flea, but that's close though. I'll turn Cusco into a flea. Then I'll put that flea in the box. And I'll put that in a box in another box. And then I'll make that box to be dead. And when it arrives, I smash it with the hammer. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, to save one postage, I'll poison him with this. The items Cliff gave the team were communicators, jetpacks, and a built-in missile launchers, scanning goggles for various things, flashlights, emergency risk alerts. The emergency risk alerts will activate instantly and alert the crew members on the ship when such things like the team running low on oxygen or being poisoned or fainting or enduring heavy battle damage. After the mission began, the team walked around the house, noticing how vast everything was. They were like mice compared to the other items, like the couch and the tables. And after a while, they became really hungry because they came up across a giant refrigerator. They flew up to analyze what was inside the fridge. Sakura became annoyed with this. Say, we don't have time for this. She's right, said Gabe. We have to keep searching for the princess. And then Crunk. Well, according to my reading, said Zay, trying to sound like a genius and all, the contents of this containment unit has a large amount of substance to nourish our physical beings. Everyone looked confused and said, huh? I really think we should take a snack break, said Zay, before continuing our search. And everyone groaned, woof, woof, in frustration as they opened the refrigerator. And Sakura shouted, you get down here right now! And suddenly Sakura stomach growled, and so with the others. Man, we should take a snack break, said Clive. Woof, 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 woof.
We have now doing an Eddie Murphy just to dishonor Audrey and Lonnie getting offended.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, Mal. Loving to do the Eddie Murphy thing. Oh dear. Yeah, Eddie Murphy just dishonor line. Oh, okay. I think Lonnie.
Mulan.
Oh no, okay. I forgot. I hadn't heard her. I had forgot all about her there. Okay. All right. After all, we don't know how long it'll be before we find the princess, said Chase. And a lot of our food rations were lost in the work we went through to get here. So let's dig in, exclaimed Zay. And what about the owners of this place, said Sakura. Wouldn't they be mad at us for eating their food without their permission? Asked Gabe. Zay laughed and responded, are you kidding? As small as we are, there's no way they would notice the small amount that we'd consume. So no one's gonna help me get the giant microwave pizza inside the giant microwave.
Everyone agreed and went to assist Zaden heating up the pizza for them to eat, and it was delicious. But dishonor on you! Dishonor on you! Dishonor on you, Audrey! Dishonor on your mother! Dishonor on your family! Dishonor on all of y'all! However, just as they had finished eating, just as they had finished eating, they heard the sound of heavy footsteps approaching, and the sound got a lot closer until it was revealed to be a giant android crab. "Oh my gosh!" exclaimed Claire and Chase together. "Who dares eat the crab's food?" he asked, demanding an answer. "I knew this was a bad idea," said Sakura. "Excuse me, Mr. Krabs," said Gabe nervously. "This is just a big misunderstanding." The crab didn't listen. He hit the floor with his pincer and said, "If the crab can't get food now, then the crab will eat whoever just finished eating his food." "Now hold on a second," said Zay. "We all ate the pizza. There's still a ton of food in there, including more pizza." "I'm really offended there, Mal. You shouldn't have done that to Audrey." Yeah, my best Lonnie voice was basically just mimicking Mulan. Message retracted.
Oh,
Oh boy, and this is the crab right here. Yep, crab. Mallet.
now and Uma, like an old married couple who wanted to work.
I'm guessing a comparison to Krang and Shredder, like a female version of them. Since the critic compared them to that, even though they really weren't, but you know. Oh boy. Okay. Well, the crab roared loudly and fired his pincer at the team to try to capture them. And they tried to run, but the pincers teleported in front of them and captured them. And the pincers reached to retracted to the crab, and he quickly rushed to the stove once he got there and took out a pot, placed it on the stove, and placed the team inside and locked them in with the lid. As soon as they turned on their flashlights for a way out, it began getting hotter and hotter inside the pot. I guess he was Uma being upset.
The crab turned the stove on high. The heat quickly became unbearable and putting the team in major jeopardy. Suddenly, Gabe saw a light shining in front of him. "Johnson, help me!" cried a girl's voice from the flight. "Please help me!" Gabe tried to respond, but his voice was dried out from the heat. Everything went dark and he glanced slowly back out, still hearing a voice crying out to him. "Please help me! Find a great warrior." "Oh, find it yourself."
Mm-hmm. "Oh, you know what? Oh, I'll go find a good word, but you know what? First, Audrey puts women back 30 years, and now you're putting women back 30 years. Dishonor on all of you, Uma."
Why don't you just dishonor yourself? I know. Maybe you should go back to not just 30 years, but maybe 1,000 years.
Oh boy. So now Uma just
Rocky just giving dishonor to Ash's Char or something.
Everybody wants this honor now. So we got band camp with Bosch. I guess now we're gonna have dishonor camp. Dishonor camp. Okay, well we'll go into chapter 2 with dishonor camp. Beep. If only I had the little light up thing. Chapter 2. Johnson's log. Yes, you did, Claire. Yes, you did. But then again, I can't really point fingers because me and Grace have made something at Bombshell's room where everybody requests something to say. Oh boy. Oh boy. Next week we are going to have some real fun. Referring to Bob Jaw's slide.
Okay, so Brock in dishonor. Well, Gabe woke up from the dream in a cold sweat and breathing heavily. He, as he calmed down, he picked up the angel wing jewel necklace, having half of the angel wing and a CD. He looked out into the night sky, and a few moments later, he heard a girl's voice again, in his mind, crying out, "Johnson, you must find the great warrior in order to save me because time is running out. And dishonor to you, Charizard. You disgraced us. How dare you don't obey Ash like you're supposed to? After all he did for you as Charmander, dishonor, Charizard, dishonor on you, dishonor, dishonor, dishonor. I'm so sorry you had I'm so sorry, Nurse Joy, you had to see me get like that, but sometimes I gotta put my foot down. So if you're not doing anything, we can go out tonight. He would follow up with something like that, even after being upset.
Dishonoring Gaston Jr. in the most softest way because he shot a hole in her daddy's pan.
I guess that would be the painting of Dr. Facilier. Yeah, oh boy. This on the softest way.
Oh, which one?
That little paragraph right there.
Gabe went over to his desk to write in his journal. He began, Johnson's log. It's 2:23 a.m. Thursday, June 7th, 2001. My second entry in my journal. It seemed like summer started off with some intense action a few weeks ago. My friends and I faced Cheerio. However, I'm not sure if we can handle the situation we are in now. Back in March, before school was out, Uncle Ty, Sakura, Say, and I were watching a show called Global Talent Seeker. It's a show that seeks out local people from around the world to discover unknown talent. Each year, they go to a different location for their search, and this year they chose Shreveport and Bossier. Anyway, my friends and I voted for a 7-year-old girl named Tiana. Tiana, and she won first place. Dishonor on Gaston Jr. and dishonor on your father, Gaston Sr., for ruining the painting.
Oh boy. even a soft but still upset.
Brownie Club? Oh,
Oh boy. Now since y'all said that, which I still got time there. I guess I might need to run to Build-A-Bear to see if I can find a Santa suit. Cause that would be good for Christmas there. Yeah, if they have that there. Okay, what do you? Hey, where we at? Where we at? At 5. Hey, Saturday! After the battle with Saturday, my parents had a barbecue to celebrate Memorial Day. Ho 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 ho! The annual beginning of the summer celebration. Zay and Sakura and their families came along with both of my grandparents and Uncle Ty. I know I wrote briefly about Zay and Sakura and Uncle Ty, but I should probably give a brief record on the parents along with mine. And as you can see, you got a picture of Takari there. Or Tiana, I mean, but Takari's a Japanese name, and there was a picture that was supposed to be of the night, but it's not really coming out too clearly. I'm Brownie Claus. And now, if you excuse me, I need to get a proper Santa suit. and and you know what's funny? In an episode of Alter, they actually went to see Santa in the summertime to have a Sunday. But they didn't bring him a Sunday. Oh boy.
Tiana looks pale.
Yeah, that would be because of the colored pencil. That's why I'm so glad I'm in Photoshop. This is one of the many reasons why Photoshop is better.
And when you see the cover, she looked like she had a little bit of color on her face, just a little bit. And it
Yeah,
started to fade.
right. A lot of that. See, when you do with color pencils and then you go through publication, a lot of time, some of the pictures may or may not come out the way you have them. And it does that with the Photoshop too. But see, the only thing with the Photoshop, the colors are more vibrant and everything. Even if they look slightly different than what you originally had, the color is still a lot better than what's on here.
It was colored with Crayola color pencils. You might get a better color because you might get better quality because of vibrant. The colors are vibrant and bold. It was
Po-
colored in Crayola.
possibly. I think these may have been Rose Art or something like that.
Or called crazy, or a brand called
Crazy art.
something generic.
Yeah.
You say there's Maleficent ran over by a reindeer. Maleficent from the original Sleeping Beauty, and eat at night from
Entei.
Entei from the Pokemon Free movie.
Oh yes, Entei, who was played by the anime by the god of anime voices, Dan Green. All right, but first Maleficent, ladies first. As Cusco say, ladies first. So Sakura's parents, also known Makai, also known as Kai, and Mayina, also known as Mai, are both doctors at the Titus Miller Hospital in Shreveport on Essecia Wood Road and Viewer Avenue. Zay's father, Zachariah Walker, also known as Zach, is the co-owner of the United Wheels Trucking Company in downtown Shreveport on Winter Street. That my father, Gabriel Douglas Jr., most people call him GJ, owns. And Zay's mother, Monica, is a fashion designer with her own shop called Joyous Fashions on Jordan River Road. And now I will bring forth the powers of Maleficent got run over by the reindeer. Yeah, this imagine Maleficent get ready to rain the chaos, and all of a sudden this big thing of reindeer come at her. Ah! Oh boy. Don't get me started if that was Maleficent squeaky. Squeak! Yeah. And then which came true, huh, Mal? Oh boy. Stealing candy, Mal. So disappointing. Ah! Oh boy. And now Entei from the Pokemon 3 movie, which is actually said to be one of the best sequels. Oh yes. Which I am in total agreement of with Linkara, Suede, and Juwario. My mother, Diane Douglas, is a kindergarten teacher at the Shreve City Elementary School. I already mentioned about my big papa, Marty Douglas, and Granny, Gloria Douglas, which are also my mom and Uncle Ty's parents. Big Papa is a retired store manager from R-Mart, and Granny is retired from the Shreveport Convention Center. And as you see, these are pictures of all the different parents and everything. You have Sakura's parents, Zay and Gabe's dads, their mothers, and also Granny and Big Papa.
And the color is dark, quality.
Oh yes, that would be due to color. Once again, colored pencils and publication. And now I shall grant Molly's wish. You are mom. Oh boy. And then he kidnapped Ash's mom. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I know another one that Raven. Okay. Near Jack Sparrow Scar. There's one of the Oh yeah, the cowboy. Cause she like Bob talk with the cowboy hat. Well, last year, my dad's parents, Big Daddy, and Gabe. Okay, that sounds more like that boy sounds starting to sound like what's my name? Oh, think of that guy named Sam Elliott. Oh boy, this was a real funny one. Well, last year, my dad's parents, Big Daddy and Gabriel Douglas Sr., and Big Mama, aka Cameron Douglas. Big Daddy is the pastor of the Son of God Baptist Church, with Big Mama as the first lady of the church. So now that I've wrote all of that, I need to go back to explaining more about what happened during the celebration. The mailman arrived with the letter and said that Uncle Ty, Sakura, Zay, and I were picked out from Diana's voters to have a free front row seats along with our parents to her first concert at the Central Star City in Boulder City. We all had won a chance to hang out with her all next week in Los Angeles, California, with free front row seats to her concert there, along with a prepaid hotel room and service. After the concert in Boulder, the adventure began as we departed for Los Angeles, California. Remember, and as you see, got a picture of a spaceship over there, and hey, got the pastor and his wife sitting up here in his first leg.
Oh, you speak English, you Yosemite wannabe! Oh, please help me!
And he takes out a gun.
Shaggy from Scoob 2020, the recent Scoob movie.
Oh, okay. I know that one. Oh, Infinite. One more thing. When he took out the gun and he shot the lady, all of a sudden he goes to get the camera. You didn't see anything now, did you, Mr. Cameraman? Well, we best not take no chances. Oh boy. Okay, so we're starting chapter 3, Diana story with the 2020 Scoob Shaggy. Oh boy. Well, while Gabe continued in his journal, his dad and Big Papa, along with Zaden and Sakura's dad, were out searching for Diana around the Los Angeles Grand Auditorium with her manager, Jamie Collins. Like hours ago, her concert was about to end, and she vanished like magic. A mysterious sonic wave passed through the sky, causing the weather to become cold like wintertime with snow. And suddenly they heard a sound like something was falling towards them. And when they looked up, they saw a giant flaming meteorite coming down and ran for cover before it hit the auditorium, barely dodging the impact. And shortly after the crash, the guys slowly, carefully, had walked over to see what had crashed, and it wasn't a meteorite, it was a spaceship that looked like a frog head, like a zoinks! Let's get out of here, Scoob! Wait for me, Raggy! Yes, it was. Yes. That's what. Matter of fact, that's what the 2002 live action Scooby Doo movie should have been. They should have just all they had to do was just look at Zombie Island and just make a live action version of that. Easy. Yep. And since Shaggy was done, we got to do Scooby. Ruby Doo! The ship instantly fired a teleportation beam at the guys, beaming them to Gabe's room. Gabe jumped up when he saw them appear, but before he could ask anything, 3 frog-like aliens in hooded robes were beamed in the room as well. Everyone stared in confusion as the aliens got up and took off their hoods, and one of them began to speak. Greetings, everyone. My name is Rog, and these are my 2 teammates, Ika and Agog, from the planet Phineas. We've been searching for the Angel Princess. Did you say Angel Princess? Asked Gabe. Correct, and Ika. Angel Princess? Like, she must be a bombshell, huh, Scoob? Yeah, a bombshell. I don't get it.
She said, I think Scooby-Doo the Witch is close as a kid movie because it has Tim Curry.
Oh, really? Ah. Oh, boy. Man, and as we said in the reaction to the live action Scooby-Doo movie, if he had been in there, it would have possibly saved the movie slightly. At least Scrappy wouldn't have been the villain. Because Tim Curry would have been the villain. Wow. So Tim Curry, you're telling me you let your hatred for one character keep you from getting a possible. I bet you they were probably going to pay you really well to be in that movie. I mean, you're freaking Tim Curry. You turned down a check because of one little puppy. Shame on you, Tim Curry. Shame for shame. Oh boy. At least that's my opinion now. Oh boy. So let's see. Okay, the Shaggy Scooby. Yep. I have only seen. Oh, okay. I hadn't seen Happy Halloween Scoop, but I've been seeing it around though since it put like the Halloween DVDs out. Oh boy! And now since we're talking about Tim Curry, I got to do that voice now. Ah yes, I'm gonna do this voice that I definitely got in my head of him when Tim Curry did Taurus Boba.
And you're missing now creating Section Shaggy.
Oh, okay. I guess that's gonna be for the Scooby-Doo 2 there. Yeah, I know it's coming up there.
And now from Moana.
That I have to pass that one because I've heard of Mona, but I have not got around to seeing it there. So I have no idea what the characters sound like there. Yeah, I have. So sorry about that there. I probably should watch it at some point there. Yeah. So,
Bob Shaw did a ghetto Tim Curry.
oh my goodness. Oh boy. Yo, I'm Tim Curry, yo. So, all right. So Tim Curry, Taurus Boba from Darkwing Duck. That means that Diana is somewhere in space, exclaimed Gabe. So Big Papa, GJ, Zach, Kai, and Jamie gasped in shock all together, saying Diana's in space. Wait a minute, son, said GJ. How do you assume Diana is the angel princess these guys are searching for? As Gabe began to speak, he had a flashback that went back to the Sunday before Gabe and his friends and their family left for Los Angeles. And they invited Diana and Jamie to the church. And after that, to have dinner with them at Big Daddy and Big Mama's house. After dinner, Diana told Gabe, Zane, Sakura, and Ty a story she made up about herself. Oh, you mean when the ramrod is in the security of the police with the army, with their tanks and jeeps and hundreds of guns?
You have Brownie getting this all the people who made We Wish You a Turtle Christmas and Alice Squeaky Medium version, my version of that.
Malefic Squeaky. Squeak! Oh, Brownie, get in here now.
I don't want to be kidnapped again. Too late, I'm doing it. First now, I next my review, and now I gotta be in this.
Yeah, you had to do dishonor on the people who made We Wish You a Turtle Christmas for disgracing the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh boy. Okay. The story began 4 years ago when the planet Phineas, along with several other planets in the other dimension, were enslaved by the Dark organization called Tyrone. This organization consisted of human, android, crab-like species. Nobody knows where they came from, but 3 years later, the Phineas started having visions of a young girl known as the Angel Princess, sending a great hero to set them free, known as the Great Warrior. So for months leading up to now, they formed a rebel group in training in order to escape and find the Angel Princess so that she would send the Great Warrior to help them free the planet. Dishonor on you, whoever you are that wrote the freaking Ninja Turtles. We wish you a Turtle Christmas. How could you not use the costumes from any of the Jim Henson films? Were you crazy? Dishonor! Dishonor on you! Dishonor on the writers! Dishonor on those freaking costumes!
About the turtle costumes, they need to be burned. They need to be burned to the ground.
Oh boy, maybe. Yeah, burned in that fire that Linkara burns his bad comics in. Linkara.
They make great firelocks for the winter.
Yeah, Linkara, burn those costumes as well with your comics. Books, comics. It was like, these suits suck. What you missed? We did quite a few voices there, Case, and we just did a react. Just had Brownie get really upset about the turtle costumes, and We Wish You a Turtle Christmas because the costumes in that look so crappy, as if they didn't have access to the good costumes. Oh boy! Like, so we were saying that Linkara should burn them with the comics. Oh boy! Oh yes, that's definitely gonna make the list of not so perfect Christmas. Okay. Okay, so Mouse Squeaky. Okay, sending the All right, here we go. Let me go.
However, the Terracon leader, Creon got the word to plan device the dimensional teleporter to the beam, the Angel Princess to him, and sent the Great Warrior to him as his slave. Creon captured one of the Fenians in order to free the captive by driving one of their ships into the Creon's lair. The impact knocked the teleporter to the ship, causing them all and the ship to vanish until this day. Nobody knows where the missing Finians or the angel princess is. And the flashback ended, and not everyone was aware of Cog, Egog, and Agog, and what the missing Finians were, but that Diana was the angel princess. And that's the Fenians and some of the Terracon organization there. So, stealing Candy Mile? No. I'm no, I'm stealing presents from orphan children and keeping all the presents to myself. Hmm, That's exactly what I'm doing. I still find that disappointing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna read one. Okay, there's only 2 pages here. Yep. Well, better yet, make the yeah, because they're short. So make the 2 more chapters there, 4 and 5. Yep. All right, we're gonna do 4. Do 4 and 5, which is a total of 4 pages. Gary from Pokemon has a. Oh,
That's the way evil you ever. That's my way of evil Ken you ever did.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Mal would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's evil. Remember?
Yeah.
Gary as a werewolf. Chapter 4: The Orb of the Lavender Unicorn. Well, Diana had arrived in the forest of the unknown planet of Gabe's dream. Where am I? She said, looking around. Mr. Collins, are you here? Is anyone here? Suddenly, Diana saw a group of soldiers from the Terracotta organization at the distance. Once she reorganized them, she ran away as fast as she could. However, the soldiers became aware of their presence and chased after them. In a while, she lost the soldiers and hid inside the cave. Now what am I going to do? Asked Diana, looking around. And then she saw a lavender light shine and a woman's voice spoke, Diana, Diana! What in the world? I'm a poodle! Boy, Ash is going to pay for this! Although, well, well, apparently this is a really bad day for Gary because first him and Meowth have the same voice actor, so he's sharing voice actors with a talking cat. Now he's a poodle. Yeah, let that sink in. A cat. Mm. Oh boy. Oh, that's right. Okay, so since we did Ash, oh, I just thought of another Raven favorite, Luna.
No.
Oh yes. Thanks, man. Oh yeah, because of her whole thing with trying to free Hades there. And little note to everybody, because I was gonna work on this today, but filling in for Bob Shaw. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to get this together, this interview that I've done with Claire, and she is a which kind of turned into a discussion at the same time. So you're gonna hear her talk about Descendants Untold there and give y'all a 411 on that there. So yeah, it's gonna quite a bit of information. I gotta tell you that, but as soon as I get it together, it will be up and running either tomorrow night or Friday. So yeah, and then there's also another reaction video coming up as well too. So
You got Hector from Pixar's Coco.
oh yeah, I have to pass on that one because I have not seen Coco either. I know. I know. How dare you haven't watched Coco?
And
I'm sorry.
and Uma hair getting pulled apart from each other by
Oh, they'll just come right back together. Yeah, you really think if they're that passionate of a couple, Mal, you really think you would succeed in pulling them apart? But apparently she's gonna try.
Diana felt the sense of protection from the voice and ran toward it and led to the lavender orb. And then she went toward the orb and picked it up, and the lavender unicorn appeared before. And the unicorn spoke. Hello, Diana. My name is Novisha. How do you know my name? Asked Diana. From the great warrior, said Novisha. You know the great warrior? Asked Diana. Novisha was about to answer until she heard the sound of the cave being blasted. Will y'all break it up? Guys! Tied to the pole. She tied to the pole. I can tell you right now that even wouldn't work. No. That's not good. I know Mal's. I know Mal's powerful, but trust me, if Uma and Harry are as passionate as you say they are, Claire, they gonna bust them poles apart. Especially Uma. Oh boy, I would imagine she probably like, and then she just get Harry off of him and be like, oh Harry.
And you got Crocker giving dishonor while Timmy and his fairly up here.
That's probably for what happened to him in the movie. Diana heard it too, and she became frightened and shouted, "What's happening to me now?" Nobody just squatted down and said, "Get on my back, Diana." Diana did it. Nobody just jumped it, and a force field appeared around them, and they took off, getting out of the cave. You almost get out of the cave off the planet. You have to find the other four chosen animals, orbs of the humans and the humans to release them in order to find the great warrior and free the enslaved planets of this dimension. That's what you're gonna do. And as for you, Timmy Turner, I declare dishonor on you. Dishonor on you, Timmy. Dishonor on you for wishing yourself to still be in the 5th grade even though you're 23 years old. Dishonor for giving me the runs in the movie and making me have explosive diarrhea. Dishonor, and dishonor on the fact that all my life revolves on me trying to expose your parents, but I never could for 23 years. Ah! Bury your parents, bury your parents, bury your parents.
Harry would be like a baby before baby your best, the best before kissing.
Would be like baby. Oh, I'm guessing how his passion with Uma would be. I'm guessing there. Yes, as I mentioned, Mal trying to break them apart down the poles would not work. Yeah, or put it this way, if it did, it wouldn't last long because they would find a way to get out. Oh yes. Oh boy. Now, if anything, Crocker should have dishonor for the fact that he's a freaking school teacher and he's still living with his mama. And look, I know, I'm not saying this to go down on some people that still live with their parents, but see, the thing with Crocker, he's relying on his mom for stuff. See, on his mom for stuff like he's still a little kid. There, that's the problem.
Like what task? What Salsky?
Wazaki?
What Michael Zaki? Never heard of
it. I hadn't heard it either. Oh boy. Guess I have to pass on that one because I have not heard of that. Now I know Tom. Oh, the Mike. Oh, that Mike, the one eyeball monster. Okay, that last name kind of threw me off there. Okay.
Picture of the orb. Tyrone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, there's Diana holding up the orb, the lavender orb that releases the unicorn there. Novisha. Yep. Boy. Okay, we're gonna do Claire's first, and then we'll come up to the Mike from Monsters Incorporated. Okay, let's do Claire's first.
Oh my. So, okay. This both of us reacted to sexy Elmo. Okay, read that part right there is Uma.
As soon as Gabe, Big Papa, Jamie, Zach, Kai, and GJ informed Say, Sakura, Ty, and their mothers about Tiana as the Angel Princess and where she was, the Thayers got their ship prepared. It was able to increase its size in order for everyone to be beamed aboard. On that note, the search began.
There. Alright. Let's begin there. So, how are we going to get from the other dimension to find Diana and the Angel Princess? And Ethok explained, we're scanning your universe for any abnormal teleporter beams like the ones that brought us here, and it should lead to their location. So they go, man, this is cool, exclaims they. First a virtual reality game, and now a space adventure to find the princess. What in the world is that, Uma? It looks...
I don't know, but it's hideous. It's not supposed to be sexy. It's supposed to be a sexy animal, but I don't think it's sexy.
Oh, don't worry, my dear. I will definitely protect you. I will definitely protect you, just as you have protected me. That Elmo will not. That thing is worse than the sea monsters I faced on sea.
It's an eyesore.
Yes, it is. I will look into beauty to heal myself. Your beauty is far better.
It'll be worse if sexy Elmo was no clothes, without any clothes.
Oh,
No
well,
clothes.
Elmo don't really wear clothes, don't he?
Oh, the male one?
Yeah. Oh, okay, but yeah, that's a sexy Elmo. That'd be a different story. Oh Lord, that'd be. I don't know that. Oh Lord, now you just made me think of the critic.
Oh, what?
In Man of Steel, when he was playing Zod and he put a picture of his head on a lady's body, which was very disturbing. Oh boy.
At least she wasn't naked.
I lost my lunch in that picture. Oh boy. Okay, so that's their reaction to Sexy Elmo. And now for Monsters Incorporated, Mike Wazaki.
Well, at least you kids won't be having all the fun, said Zach. And I think when we were kids, we only imagined this kind of adventure, said GJ. Well, it's way funnier than our archery game, said Kai. After a while of conversation, Cork allowed everyone to tour the ship, and Egog and Agog continued searching. During the tour, Gabe glanced at the half-winged jewel necklace that he was now wearing around his neck under his shirt, and started to think to the flashback of when he first got it. Ah! Ah!
When he accidentally sprayed his eye.
My eye!
Oh boy.
Kitty!
And now Luna, the kitty cat, to close us out for the night there.
Meow meow, meow meow. It was after he and his friends first voted for Tiana in the Global Talent Seeker Show, meow meow. While it was announced that she won, meow meow, Gabe received the jewel from her in a package with a note attached, meow meow. And the note read, Dear Gabe, this jewel I'm sending you is my way of thanking you for your vote, meow meow. And you probably already know that I'm an orphan from my live interview with the Global Talent Seeker Show, meow meow. This might sound strange, but I made this angel wing jewel, meow meow, and sent one to you, meow meow. To see the meaning behind it is that when a special person gets one half of the jewel, meow meow, they will be able to find me if I was in danger or vice versa, meow meow. I hope I get to meet you in person one day in order to explain more. Sincerely, Diana, meow meow. And as you see, there's a spaceship, meow meow, that we saw earlier. And that's Gabe and Diana with the half of the angel wing jewel, meow meow. And now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go get petted. I gotta go get cuddles from Raven. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. And I show you, and and I'll turn around and show you my kids.
You want some meow?
Meow 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 meow. Oh boy, James from Team Rocket. Oh boy, I'd have read up to what? Yeah, because I was going to end it with chapter 5. But I tell you what,
How about an ad-lib?
that's what I'm about to say. I will give. I tell you what, I'll give you the motto and close us out with the Team Rocket motto. Dun, dun. To protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Jesse, James, Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meow! That's right. Now that was that was the first James voice. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you later there, Zach, and as well as everybody else in here. And so you go on and close out so we can get ready for work in the morning, and I will have it posted first thing in the morning when the next live will be. All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
See y'all later.